5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
You are listening to The Bad Boy Radio Show with Mr. Locario and Miles Cunningham. This is that real shit, not that fake shit. The only radio show that's not afraid to tell you the truth about the game. This is The Bad Boy Radio Show. Remember, the truth is inside you.
Most of you guys out there aren't working hard enough. You understand? You're not working hard enough. Because this is the funny part about it. If you were working hard enough, there would be things you would learn about the game, right? That will make the game a little bit more smoother and easier in the longer term, to where you wouldn't have to work as hard as you need to work now. You understand what I'm saying? So for example, right now you might need to approach 100 girls to get one or two, right? And so what happens is as you keep approaching, more and more girls, then it becomes, instead of one or two out of 100, it might become 4 to 6 out of 100. Then it might become 10 out of 100. So as you get better, the situations get easier for you as you're going along. And then therefore, when it gets easier for you, you might not necessarily have to work as hard to get a specific chick or a specific women, you understand, or to get a certain number of women. But understand that there needs to be work put in. And in most cases, you guys have to work harder than you think you are. So this is why I tell you guys that this is a lifestyle. It's not some shit that you just do on the weekends or whenever you feel like it or whenever, you understand? It's the same as like working out. You don't just work out and eat right whenever you feel like it. It has to be implemented in your life. You understand? So, for example, you go out to the store to grocery shopping. There's women there. You should be talking to them. You go to the gym, women there. You should be talking to them. You online, women there, you should be talking to them on these dating sites. You on Instagram, hit up some chicks on Instagram. You understand what I'm saying? You fucking waiting in line at Starbucks, holler at the chick in front of you on the line. You understand? Like all of these things, it needs to be consistent, needs to be constant. And the thing is that you're not going to really have success if you don't do this. See, for example, I was talking to somebody the other day and I was talking to them about online dating. And the dude, he said, yeah, I was on Tinder and I'm not getting any matches. And I said, how long were you using Tinder for? He said, I just started using it this week. I said, okay, how many matches have you got? He said, I only got one match. I said, okay, well, how long have you been, swiping in on the shit? He said, I ran out of swipes because I'm not on the paid version. Right? So the nigga just started using Tinder. He's not on the paid version. He ran out of swipes and now he's like, I'm good. But then he's wondering why he's not getting success. And see, he needs to work harder to make shit happen. So that would mean that he needs to buy the premium Tinder and swipe more and be on it more. Now, if you go into Bad Boy membership, I show you ways of how to do it to where you don't actually have to literally be swiping like crazy like that. There's other ways you could do it to maximize your time and efforts, but you got to go to Bad Boy membership to get that. But what happens is that there needs to be work put in. See, AT said, as of today, I've spoken to 224 women online and in real life, led to 68 numbers, led to 15 meetups, 15 flakes, led to 6 hookups. And I'm only halfway through the year. Yes, I'm keeping track. You see, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. AT, I'm glad you brought this up. This is exactly what I'm talking about. See, all you motherfuckers out there talking about, I'm gonna wait for choosing signals and I'm gonna just chill and I'm gonna wait until I get my money up and all. Y'all are not doing the right things to make shit happen. Like, look, he said 224 women. That led to 68 numbers. You see what I'm saying? Because what happens is that the number's always going to go down. It went from 224 to 68 to 15. You understand what I'm saying? To 6. You see what I mean? So it went from 224 to 6. Miles, you on mute. Miles, you on mute.
Let me see what the what's the name is on that. Let me see what the percentage is on that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so
hold on. Yo, that's 3%. That's 0.26%. That's 2.6%.
Wow. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Usually what happens is you usually get 1 to 10% of what you put out. You see what I'm saying? So that's the thing that you guys have to understand is that work needs to be put in. Now, see, what most guys will say is, damn, well, why I got to go through all of that and do all that stuff? And, but at the end of the day, he hooked up with 6 women. You understand what I'm saying? 6 is better than 0. You understand what I'm saying? 6 is a lot. Some guys don't even have 6 women in their entire life. You see what I mean? But see, this is what I'm saying, where you put in the work, and then once you put in that work, then you'll actually see some results. But it takes work. It takes hard work. You actually got to hit the pavement. So you guys out there thinking, oh, I'm just going to approach one girl a day. I'm just going to wait around for choosing signals. I'm going to just wait until, I'm going to let God handle it or whatever it is. You're on that feminine shit. You understand? This shit is not going to fucking work for you. I'm telling you. You guys have to bust your fucking ass to get results in this game. I'm not going to sit here and tell you guys, oh, this shit is like, this super easy thing where you just sit back and relax and you do these magic pills and the magic pickup lines and the words and all this pickup artist shit that make you think, no, understand this shit is work. You're going to get rejected. You're going to get flaked on. You understand what I'm saying? Chicks is going to be wishy-washy. There's going to be chicks you like that you're never going to see again. You understand what I'm saying? All of this stuff is going to happen. But Miles, what's your thoughts on all that, man?
Yeah, man. Just holler at wait. No, you know what? Go outside and wait for choosing signals.
Right.
And then don't do nothing, bro. Fuck all this shit. Fuck all this shit, Locario. Fuck this nigga. Fuck it. Fuck dark-skinned nigga. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that nigga. You don't know what he's talking about.
Right.
All you gotta do is gym max,
right?
Max,
financially
get max,
and
then just walk out. Just walk outside your apartment door and you could stand in the hallway of your apartment building, or if you have a house, just stand right outside the house next to the mailbox, and you'll get mad shooting signals, bro. Trust me.
Facts. It's funny. And see, AT. I'm glad AT said it. He said, I do all that while working 2 jobs and raising 2 teenage daughters. So for all you motherfuckers, well, I ain't got time, and I ain't got time for all of that. Bullshit. We make time for what we want.
Facts.
Because see, this is the thing I want to say also, because this is the shit that be annoying me and pissing me off, is that dudes, for some reason, try to act like they're above the game. They're above the world. Well, I got better things to do. Do you really? You understand what I'm saying? Because what you're saying is that this shit is nothing, but understand this is the stuff you want. You're a heterosexual man. You want to hook up. At some point, as you get older, you're probably going to want a girlfriend or wife or whatever the fuck it is. Right? So let's stop bullshitting ourselves. So the thing is that if you want something to happen, you have to put in work. There's no ifs, ands, or buts.
Right. And I want to say something too. Real quick, AT, what city do you live in again? Because I also want to say that, depending on where you're at, what you do, the type of life you lead, you may have to work harder than some others.
Right. Exactly.
Like, for example, if you live the type of life, like, I know, let's just say that you're a club promoter.
Right.
It might be easier for you to holler at chicks or get into a position where you have a rotation because you're constantly meeting females because you're in the Pittsburgh. Okay.
Right.
Same city as sushi.
Right. That's funny.
You see what I'm saying? So shout out to AT. He's in a major city, but look how much work he still has to put in.
Right.
You understand? And then you have other people who are in, cities or places that it's not that much of a metropolis.
Mm-hmm.
So in a lot of those situations, you may have to put in a lot more work.
Right. You might have to go and fucking travel sometimes too, like to another city.
To another city.
You know what I'm saying? You might be like, okay, what's the closest city to where I'm at? Because where I'm at is not popping.
Closest metropolitan area. Just to literally get the numbers up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of these towns. Because I'm a road man. I've done a lot of road trips and shit like that. And sometimes you drive through these little towns. Literally, the town has 2 traffic lights.
Right.
You live in a town like that, nigga. You gotta source outside of your circumference. You understand what I'm saying?
Right, exactly.
But the thing is, bro, like you have to turn this into a lifestyle. This is why we encourage the Bad Boy membership. This is why we encourage turning into a lifestyle, because it's a constant thing. Mm-hmm. When I be on Real Game No Theory and everybody else is spitting game and shit, and you see me looking down, I'm swiping, bro.
Right.
Not like I'm swiping. You understand what I'm saying? Like I told you, I went on that website Snapper, and I got the photo shoot done to improve my profile pictures.
Right.
Like, yo, it takes work. It takes work, guys. Like, and here's the thing that a lot of guys get fucked up on. Because, Locario mentioned that a lot of guys believe that they are above the work, and that's true. Right. But you know what it is as well? A lot of guys, again, are putting the woman first.
Right.
They think that they're actually doing the work for the women.
Right, exactly.
And then a lot of y'all niggas love to come up with the, yo, man, the juice ain't worth the squeeze, man. Fuck all these hoes. And I'm not doing that much work for the this and the that. And I'm not validating these chicks, and I'm not doing this and I'm not doing that.
You're right.
But the point is that whatever it is you want in this world, you have to work to get it.
Right.
Whatever it is you want in this world, you have to work to get it. Period. You understand? Whatever it is, because yo, man, ask Locario. You remember when we did that campaign when we was trying to push the brand as you being a motivational speaker? Right. Nigga, we went and paid good money for a list of what, like 1,000, 1,500 fucking addresses and shit.
Right.
And we went and made a fucking brochure and a flyer and all of this shit
out to all these people and shit. Right.
Mailed it out. It was me. It was Locario's wife, Locario, and myself.
Right.
Fucking stuffing envelopes and writing the fucking addresses and
it was crazy.
Put mad money into, and how many callbacks did we get, bro?
0. That's what I'm saying. 0.
But what you have to understand is that type of focus and decision making and like just willingness to sacrifice and to put in that type of work.
Right.
Although it didn't directly return an opportunity like we thought it would, that type of work made us stronger as businessmen.
Right. Because we understood what it takes to make something happen. So we're like, yo, because again, this is what I was saying about the whole Floyd Mayweather thing earlier, where I was talking about how they look at him in the ring for 30 minutes and be like, oh, he made all that money in 30 minutes. It's like, no, it's the accumulation of all them years of work, which is why he's making that money. So the reason why we're making the type of money we're making now, or the reason why our business is the way it is now, is because of things like we did with that mailing, that envelope mailing that led to 0 things. Is that all of that blood, sweat, and tears of doing that, you understand what I'm saying, taught us how much work it takes to be successful. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, if I could do all of this and still not get shit popping, then imagine the type of work I need to do to get shit popping.
Exactly.
To do. But see, guys flip it and they be like, oh, I did all this work and nothing happened. I give up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's where they fuck up.
That's a part of the reason why niggas get so mad about rejection and flakes and all that shit, because they really think that what they're doing is for the bitch.
Right.
It's not. it's really to make you stronger as a man, so you can have a full understanding of the sacrifice that it takes to get what you want out of this life. Period.
Right.
Because go back to what, shout out to K Zagman. Go back to what he said in the chat. He was saying that you guys say you want a rotation of chicks. It can get really exhausting when you have so many chicks that want your attention, your time, and your dick.
Right.
And you worried about just swiping on a couple hundred bitches?
Mm-hmm.
You worried about stuffing a few envelopes, nigga?
Right. Exactly.
Locario, how many sleepless fucking nights learning how to build websites, learning how to fucking upload shit, learning how to connect shit to PayPal and all of this different shit we have to learn how to do on our own.
Facts.
Like niggas was taking turns trying to put codes into the WordPress. Remember when WordPress was a thing?
Right. And there was times where we was fucking up. We didn't know what the fuck was going on. We was like, yo, why this shit ain't working? Like, it was crazy shit.
Bruh. But again, all of that work where we are today. And that's what a lot of niggas don't understand. They're focusing on, they're praising Jesus and not praising Jesus's journey. And not trying to create a journey for themselves. Right. Because it's not about worshiping somebody will put it in the chat. It's not about worshiping the man. It's about worshiping the action. You understand? So all of these things that we do, the work that we put in, it's not for bitches, bro. It's for us. Right. The bitch is just a byproduct of the work. Right. Because the thing is, you're only doing what you're doing in relation to the woman because that's what you want in your life, in your situation. You want your situation a certain way. So one man might be like, man, I want a girlfriend. One man might be like, I want a wife. One man might be like, I want a rotation, whatever. But the thing that all those men have in common is that they're doing exactly what the fuck they want. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not about the actual chick. It's about what they want. You know what I'm saying? Right. And that's what we're trying to get at. And the thing is that if you want the thing you want, you have to work to get it. You have to work to become the guy to be able to, because look, it's not even about just getting a situation. You also still want to know how to maintain and handle the situation once you get it. Right. You know what I'm saying? And so a lot of times you putting in the work is the thing that gives you the strength to be able to deal with the shit. Exactly. The strength and the patience and the fucking focus. Exactly. Because you could be swiping, you could be hollering, and none of these broads is feeling you. But what allows you to keep going is the fact that you're like, well, shit, I hollered at the last 100, so the next few 100 shouldn't be an issue. Right, exactly. But again, it's not about the bitches. It's about your ability to continue on. Right. It's about your ability to stay focused and put in the work. Because listen, even after you get the bitch, bitches, you gotta talk to these hoes. You gotta fuck these hoes. You gotta go out on dates with these hoes. You gotta spend time with these hoes. You gotta do shit with these hoes. You have to relate to them. And many times it's gonna be tedious. Right. Many times it's going to be repetitive, but what gives you the qualities of a man to maintain the focus so you can continue to relate and deal with these chicks? Right. All of that shit you was doing before you got them. Exactly. All the swiping, all the dates, all the flakes, all the rejections. Because here it is. Niggas get mad at rejection, but rejection teaches you how to deal with disappointment. You think when you're in a relationship with a bitch, she's not going to disappoint you? Exactly. What? Like, come on, man. You think when you get a rotation of hoes, two or three of them hoes is not going to disappoint you on the same day? Exactly. Right. And you have to know how to manage that. You have to know how to have a... Thanks for watching, and make sure you click the link below or go straight to patreon.com/mr.locario so you can watch all the other Bad Boy Show episodes. And there's also exclusive stuff on the Patreon. So make sure you guys click the link below or go straight to patreon.com/mr.locario.